Welcome to the broadcast tonight. An hour with one of Denmark's most complicated emirs, the late Hamlet, the Prince of Denmark.
In retrospect, I wish Hamlet and I would have talked things out before we poisoned each other.
He was a good kid, a little confused at times, but he was a lovely son. He could be a little physical at times, but we got along just the same, even though he did kill Polonius, Laertes, and my dear Claudius.
Funding for Charlie Rose has been provided by the following.
Pepsi, 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 Pepsi.
Additional funding for Charlie Rose was also provided by these funders.
And by Bloomberg, a provider of multimedia news and information services worldwide. From our studios in New York City, this is Charlie Rose.
He returned from Germany to find only his father's death and family issues. After replicating a scene from The Godfather, Hamlet's taking time from the pearly gates to join us here today. Hamlet, I welcome you to this table for the first time.
Thank you for having me.
First question. You came back to your home, Denmark, from schooling in Germany to find your father dead and your uncle had usurped your throne. How does one deal with such events?
Well, it's hard, you know. I mean, my father was one of the greatest kings Denmark's ever seen. And then found out, you know, my uncle seduced my mother. Uncle killed my father. I don't know, it's just crazy. I just don't really know what to think. Just started theorizing, just theorizing about what to do, because I had wanted the best option. I don't like making mistakes.
You say theorize. Now some claim you to be indecisive. How do you feel about that?
Well, I killed my uncle, didn't I?
Yes, but it only took you 5 acts and 8 bodies.
Look, Charlie, people have called me a lot of things. Crazy, nuts, psycho, the roundabout stuff, but never indecisive.
Now the question that's on everybody's mind is the line between actual madness and pretending. Did you cross it?
Well, that is a good question, but in my opinion, there really is no line. I should say I pretended to be mad for a while and ended up temporarily slipping into a state of unawareness. I mean, I was so focused on killing my uncle, I just had no time for my feeble mother or the unstable Ophelia. Yeah, I guess that could have been perceived as madness.
I see. Ophelia went mad, unfortunately, and drowned. Do you blame yourself for her death?
I believe that if my backstabbing, murderous uncle hadn't killed my father, then, Ophelia might not have gone crazy and killed herself.
So you believe it was your uncle's fault Ophelia died, not the fact that you would continuously insult her, mock her, and
Charlie, women are like that. You never know, really, what they're thinking. Mostly because they never really do. Don't get me wrong, I mean, I loved Ophelia more than anything. But considering the times, what do you expect?
I see. Before we go to commercial break, let me ask you one more question. If you could go back and do one thing differently, what would it be?
I would kill my uncle the second I stepped off the dock.
We'll be back with Hamlet, the Prince of Denmark, right after this. Stay tuned. Pepsi, 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 Pepsi,
Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi. Pepsi, 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 Pepsi.
Yeah.